So the letter of recommendation is probably the most important part of our application process. So you want to make sure you do take your time and get good letters of recommendation. Uh, in our application process, we accept anywhere from a minimum of 1 to a maximum of 3 letters of recommendation. This is required. There is no way around it. Every single athlete that travels with us will meet this requirement. A couple things about the letter of recommendation. Don't write in, I don't have one. Don't write in, something fake. Don't put in a picture of the letter you got in the mail from us. That's not a letter of recommendation. Don't take a screenshot of an email you got from us. Don't take anything that we sent you saying we're interested or some coach recommended to you. That means a coach recommended you. It's not a letter of recommendation. Don't upload a camp invite, a recruiting letter you got from a college coach, an evaluation from a camp, a scouting service. Don't upload literally anything you already have. What this letter of recommendation is a task that you're now going to do. It's something you're going to get from this point forward. It's not something you already have. Even if somebody wrote you a letter of recommendation to go to a college or to apply for something else, that actually won't be included or won't be able to be used for this purpose. The letter of recommendation has to be specifically nominating you for a SAWUSA tour. So now that we have all that out of the way, what you're going to do is you're going to go and get a letter of recommendation. Who can write this for you? Anyone really who isn't a family member of yours or a colleague or friend, that somebody your age, a peer. You could use a teacher, you could use a coach, you could use a former coach. Some people say, well, my coach is on vacation and he won't answer me. Ask somebody else. It can be anybody. It can be a community leader, it can be a pastor. It's somebody in a position of authority that is going to give us an evaluation of you and your character specifically. They can talk about you as an athlete in your sport if they want to, that's fine. But they also need to talk about you, your character, your leadership. We want to know through this letter of application or letters of application what type of person you are. Are you going to be a good traveler? Are you going to get along well with the other athletes on the team? Are you going to be coachable? Are you going to not be a knucklehead and cause trouble or do something to break the law while on the trip? These are the things that we want to know. We want to know that you're a person that has the character worthy of representing the USA, representing our company while overseas. So this is a really important thing that you want to make sure you get somebody really good that can speak to you. This is a big part of our decision process, is this letter of recommendation. Okay, so go out and ask this person to write a letter of recommendation for you. Some important things that you want to tell them in the letter. Address the tour specifically. So I think Joe would be a great fit for a student athlete world trip that he's interested in, or whatever that might be. Sometimes we get questions, who do we address it to? You can just address it to SAWUSA. They can give that letter right back to you, and then you upload it to your application. If it's in a file or format that for whatever reason doesn't work or you can't open or whatever, just take a picture of it with your phone and then upload that picture. We just need to be able to see it. Sometimes somebody writing a letter of recommendation will say, I don't want to give it back to the athlete, I want to send it in to somebody. That's fine. Just give them our email address or tell them to go to our website. Our email address is on the website, and send it to us there. We'll get it and upload it for you, but we would much rather that you upload it, because you're going to be the one that uploads it, and then after you upload the letter of recommendation and the video, then you're going to schedule a video interview. So we would much rather you log in and upload it anyway. Another thing to tell them, we don't want one sentence, I nominate Joe for the trip. We want to get to know you. We want to learn more about you. We want to know as much about you as we can. How many do you need? You need one to be able to get to the next step. But, to really do great at this part of the process, I would recommend getting 3 from 3 different people and uploading all those to your application. Here on this page, we have an example of one. If you want to see what one looks like. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we do need a letter of recommendation. Last bit before I go, I hope you read all the notes on what we need for letter of recommendation. Please don't write in, I have one, I don't have one, or my coach is getting one, it's coming later. Don't do that. All we're going to do, it's going to take our time to have to delete it. We're going to have to reach out to you. We're going to cancel your interview. You're just wasting your time and our time, so don't do that. Just follow these instructions. If it's still unclear after looking at these instructions, after watching this video and listening to this video, have someone help you. Have someone that knows, understands this type of thing, show you what we need. Thanks so much. We look forward to seeing your letter of recommendation.